A pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora, and elsewhere. Friends all as much as my critics. I am not responsible for your intelligence, and therefore I shall not hold responsibility for your ignorance or your stupidity, because you live in the country or wherever, and that is the way how you think, and that's how you live. But today, this world has changed. This is the 24th century. And I want to make it clear. Let me send my condolence to the people in Palestine and Israel. A war that is getting out of hands because Netanyahu cannot and will not listen to nobody. And I call upon the United States government, Joe Biden, our president, and England, the Indian Prime Minister. And I will give you a little rundown about him first to let you all know how serious it is. America have a right to defend Israel in any given time because they were the ones sent them there with the help of the British. But again, it came down to one thing. If not, they would have been in Georgetown, Guyana in 1947. And I would have rather them than have what we got now, Indian and black people fighting for domination, when one claiming emancipation but not going back to Africa, and the other one claiming they have a rival but is not leaving the African country. We want people who say Guyana is ours, not emancipation or constipation or arrival or derived. Come on now. The two disease. Y'all got to get off of this bullshit or leave the country to the Amerindian, the mixed race, the Portuguese, the Chinese, and the Venezuelan and Brazilian and others who are coming. Because y'all are disease. Y'all may not like it, but let me tell you, every crime y'all committed against innocent man, woman, regardless of the race, where are you going to run to? We'll bring your ass back. You wouldn't like it. And always remember these words. America gets what America wants. And we are suffering. I am very honored and happy to see that there was an investigation the other day in Guyana where they are trying to investigate everything. But let it be known to the leaders, you are not a president, you only occupy the resident. You are just what I will call America. Joe Biden is your president. You're just overseers. But before I get into that, I want to make it clear to our black brothers and sisters. If you are born in Guyana, you're a bloody Guyanese. And if you are worried about ancestor rights, you should not blame the European. Barner was your president. With all the speech he went to the UN and around the world, he never spoke like Mr. Ali, who feel that he was so bold and I don't know how to give the man his message. To tell the European, the modern European, I don't believe in white people, but I'm going to say white because you all are illiterate. In England, BBC, that Buckingham Palace built with Guyana green heartwood. Yes, this man have sense. His father should take it in the basement and teach you some education. England, they ruled the world at one time or the other because there's an old saying, the British, the sun have never down in the British Empire. It rise one way and rise on the other way. I hope you understand that. They were in India, China, Hong Kong, all many parts of Africa, French, and England. Two Scandinavian countries, I think Germany was in South Africa too with the British, if I remember right. But I'm not going to get into people's historical affair. And I want you to know in Guyana, as the black race, who I got your blood in me as much as the Indian, the white man, as you said, and the European, didn't kidnap the black people. You were sold to them by the ancestor. Because your ancestor that I am also a part of was undesirable, rebel, warriors. So those who capture them, instead of killing them and leave the diseased blood in Africa, they give it to the European. Like when you go in the bathroom and you flush your shit and piss in the bathroom. You don't put it back in your ass and in your house, isn't it? And I give you all raw. Now you Guyanese love to make jokes out of everything. The true Guyanese are the Amerindian, followed by the mixed race. The Portuguese and Chinese live between everybody. because they don't talk arrival, slavery, or emancipation. And they were slaves. Friends, you, the black race, I want to talk to you first. Come off of this nonsense but emancipation. Because if the Amerindians join with Venezuela or Brazil, they could send you out of Guyana and there's nothing they could do about it. Nobody. Idi Amin put out close to 1 million Indians. Burma chased all of them out. And don't worry, Mugabe, former Rhodesia, put every white man out of this country. So what does that mean? You can't be put out? 200-something thousand of you. Don't make yourself an ass. They'll put you out. It's an Amerindian country. And all you so-called priests, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Allah, in the name of Bhagwan, but you all forget the Amerindian. Will you all go to heaven and take away Muhammad place, Jesus place, Musa place? Who's Moses? Abraham? Jacob? And the rest of them? Hypocrites. Parasite. That's who y'all are. Every time y'all committed against the Karayas, we got your name of your house, your family, and everybody's not a threat. America gets what America wants. Is I holding it back yet. We don't want money, we don't want power. We want equality. We want intermarriage. We don't care about religion. If Muhammad is a Muslim, he was a black man. And if Jesus was a Christian, as they say, he was a black man. So when we call in the name of Jesus, Muhammad, and all the rest of them, we understand where we stand. Okay? So for you illiterate bastards, wake up. Stop listening to these corrupt politicians, whether PNC, PPP. None of them have your future in their hand. It's about themselves. Check on Burnham family. Check on Jagan, children and grandchildren. Only Joe is a rebel like me. Think of it. But I will never forget the word that Joey used in Queens in a meeting. Because I joined Joey Party, UF, everything. And I'm amazed to hear Mansour deny Valerie the rights of the UF leadership and put a young daughter. What a nonsense is, but there is a God. And I will never forget when I was in Burmese campaigning with him and I was in the bus, he suddenly come out from the Land Rover or the vehicle with Dennis Bechu and tell me I must go in. I don't know if he had a telephone call from the people who own all the horse on the East Coast and Burmese. And as I enter it, less than 5 minutes, we driving in the highway and a whole set of horse come down and one slam in the vehicle. Look at me, Mansour. I was not scratched, not one hair drop. If you had something to do, you could run mad before you're dead. I swear to Allah, how you call yourself a Muslim. I'm not accusing you. Listen to my English. If you have something to do with it, because you were told by the PPP what to do, but let Barra Jack Dio know, and Mr. Ali know. Is I, George Correa, you call during the 90s when you get the seat, and Ian Bristol, a hypocrite who died later, I revive him in Montefiore Hospital when they say he died, bring him back alive. Don't ask me, go find it out. I'm like that. But if you had anything to do with trying to kill me, you shall eat the shit, and I give fair coming from your ass. I'm not accusing you. I don't thief, I don't want nothing. I shot my own brother, my friend. I didn't kill him. I throw a cup of hot tea in my mother's face for disrespect an Amerindian woman. I don't care who you are. God is not going to take side whether you pray 3,000 times a day. You're wrong, you're wrong. Respect people. We all have to dare to leave everything behind. Okay, Mansour? I'm not accusing you. Please get this clear. And let it be known to my black brothers, how stupid are you to join with men like Nagamutu, Ramjatan, who the PPP kicked the hell out of the party because they want to be prime minister and leader. And you go to turn back, Mr. Ramjatan and Nagamutu, and use it against my innocent son? They can lock him up? Man, you better find that effing paper, Mr. Ramjatan. So, Mr. Norton, I call upon you to need the support of the Amerindian, the mixed race, and the decent people. Throw AFC out from your party. Let it be known that I'm calling on the U.S. government and England and others to deny all visas from coming to America, Canada, and elsewhere. And any country in CARICOM that give y'all any political asylum, a sanction must hit on them. Because y'all don't believe in democracy, y'all are hypocrites. Hypocrisy. Y'all could do what you like. You kill mine, we'll wipe yours off the face of the earth. From Montreal to Queens, Little Guyana. I swear to it. Go and get that to the FBI, they're going to tell you. We are not afraid. We didn't trouble you, don't trouble us. And if I am wrong for telling you that, America had no right to bomb Japan, to bomb, shipping, whatever they call it after Pearl Harbor. But you offend me. I don't thief. I don't sell drugs. I don't womanize. I speak truth. I don't want nothing from no coolie or black. We give. We help. We don't rob nobody. Even the black priest from Trinidad, my son Snow, hire him to do a job. He rob us. He can sue me. I hope God is listening to him. But at the same time, Guyana government, I want to give every president, prime minister, everybody in parliament a lie detector test. From present to past, I, George Karai, will pay for it. Anywhere you want it. But let it be known to you. All 65 members of parliament, present and past, we have name, address, family, close associate. So if you make one effing mistake, my dear God, Satan, I'm coming. Take that. It's not a threat. You don't offend us, we don't offend you. All right? Take the man like Body Shifraj. I was on Shama, we were talking. Somebody bring up something. And when I speak, we was going to Sheriff Street, where place I was going with Manzoor, the leader of the UF, and he was standing in the building. That man mustn't enter there. Maybe he know why, right? I do not enter anything illegal and corrupt and covetous. So thank you, Mr. Brother, Shifraj, and M&M, buy a coca trench. You Indian bastards. In the graveyard, y'all are buying. But when I talk, y'all get angry. So let me come down to Mr. President Ali, Imran Ali. Sorry, in no respect to you, I have nothing against you. But as a Guyanese born and bred in Guyana, support many political parties for a change of democracy and human rights. I have to tell you, be careful how you open your mouth and talk to this world of today. You was in the UN and make yourself an international clown, a comedian. Even comedians make joke about you because you really talks about the Pan-African slave trade. Why Bonham didn't do it? Why Haidt didn't do it? Why Eric Williams and the Caribbean leaders did not do it, or the woman in Barbados? Friend, you are chewing more than you could swallow. Get this clear. You spoke about that. The Africans of Africans leaders don't speak about that. I know America make a lot of mistakes, and we are servant of them. But they do it for a reason. If not, Guyana would have gone full communism, and they might have been get rid of every coolie, Indian. Because Jagan was a communist, PYO, and all them OYP. All right? Of like, my God, Organization for Young People, PYO, OYP. And then Barnum come up with YSM, and he come up with other M. You know, I ask many questions. How many more years you, the black people in India, going to listen to these corrupt politicians in your parliament? And you take money, the military, the police, and the criminal take money from coolie, politicians and businessmen to kill people. Are y'all insane? They can call your name. You're lucky if they may kill you first, because they pay the same police to kill one another, the criminal to kill the police, and the police to kill them. I get to understand. Take that helicopter that fell out from the sky. I want to take Ali and Barrett inside with Mr. Norton. And I will go up there with them. And we can cut off the engine and let it fall, and let me see if anyone will survive. This shit I don't buy. And another thing. I do it already in America, and that's why they're afraid of me. In the courthouse, in the Supreme Court. All right? I have a history. My God is with me. I don't thief, I don't sell drugs, I don't want what people got, and I don't womanize. What comes out of this mouth is the direction from the Almighty. I don't want nothing from none of you. Not like Ahmad Ali, Safraz Ali, Bibi Ali, and Ali Latri Bagastong, a pack of effing thief. Y'all go sue me. I'll take your fucking head off. Just listen. It makes no sense if Prophet Muhammad, peace be on him, could go to war. These hands is not refusing to go to it. And if you kill mine, where yours going? Both sides. I'm telling you clear. So, Mr. Ali, no respect to you, what you do in the UN was totally uncalled for. You should be more diplomatic. You spoke of the Pan-African slave trade. But you did not speak what the black people and the coolie do to the Amerindian in their own effing country. Something wrong here. And you all believe that that is little India when you all are in power, or little Africa. No, sir. It is an Amerindian country. Because your ancestor, like mine, was reject of India, Ali. Cheap labor, they call them, because the Maharajas rent them out. They could have go back, but they refused. Some went and they come back. So where you born is what belongs to you, Mr. Ali. Then you come back and went to England and the BBC interviewing you. What an embarrassment. Your father happens to be a teacher and an honorable man. I think he should have taken you and educated you a little bit more. Use diplomacy. You go to London and told the people about the palace. But Guyana, Greenheart, who do you know your history? London, England ruled the world in many areas. The sun never rise and down in the empire of the British. Maybe you don't know about that. Ghana have lumber. And many other African countries got the same thing Guyana got. And let it be known to you, if you don't know, it was not African slave built Buckingham Palace and Aldo Palace. That's why the white man asked you, if we must give you a palace. You are full of malice. You don't need a palace. Because you're full of hatred. I don't know if you're saying that because you love the black people to follow you, and the hungry belly bastards them, following you, dancing and whining, and you believe you got them. Black people, you can only fool them from 1 to 10 full time. The other 6, once they get sense, they destroy you. The late Walter Rodney have proven a point against Burnham, a black man to a black man. Jagan had to help kill a coolie like yourself. All right? And let it be known to you, Ali. In due respect, you have none against you. You're young. You should apologize. You tell the people, but Guyana, Guyana is bigger than England and Scotland. You're right. But what you say and the way you put it, you become a laughing stock. If Venezuela ready to take over Guyana right now, 60%. The Americans are white people, my friend. I never hear the Apache, the Seminole, and whatever they got in the 9 tribes, tell them what you said. Okay, my friend? Hope you know what you're playing with. And the Venezuelans are European to Spain and others. So if they decide to take away 60%, who's going to help you? Brazil is a Portuguese race. India, where our ancestors came from, a vote against us and support Venezuela. Are you not waking up? Hindus don't like Muslims unless they're civilized. And if they stay in the corner, they continue to criticize because they're not civilized. Come on, Ali. Wake your ass up. As far as I'm concerned, you are just an overseer. Joe Biden, honorable, is your president. Even though he's slow, but he's sure. Okay? Jimmy Carter came to Guyana. And he said in the morning, he feel bad, he had to fly, he make decision who must be president. And I want to ask a question. Do you remember what the black people have done to the Indian in the 60s in Mackenzie, Wisma, and other places? Did you ask for reparation or respiration? What ration you ask for? My friend, stop being a hypocrite and play with the future of the nation. Okay? You're young, you're trying. Yes, you're doing a lot of investment, but to every $1,000 they spend, $350 in pocket. only the rest spend. And yes, y'all are developing. India love to develop. You call it whitewash. So people see y'all doing it. Hey, you're doing, yes, you're doing it. People cannot live on the road. They cannot live on the road alone, Ali, and bridges. The population is less than 800,000. Many Guyanese, black and Indian alike, the two diseases are in England, Canada, America, plenty in the West Indies. And for you to speak like that, if Mr. Maduro tomorrow want to come into Guyana, America could say you hate white people. England can say, hell with you. India ain't coming to your rescue, brother. Trust me, do you know why? You're a bloody Muslim and they are Hindu. Mr. Dudi, or whatever he named, the Prime Minister of India, make it clear. India is a Hindu country. So where the hell are you going, Ali? Where are you going? And I'm coming to Guyana. I heard y'all want to kidnap me and kill me. I'm coming for y'all to show quick your government change and all you will be under arrest. You think I'm joking? If y'all know what I know, y'all will keep quiet. We don't need power. We don't need money. Because we help everybody around us, even my own enemy. You hear? And we want to make it clear. We are not afraid to pick up arms if we have to do it. Because we only live once. Once we don't sell drugs, we don't thief, we don't womanize, and we don't do wrong to people. All right? So get it clear. And I'm willing to take a lie detector test, and if it proves that I stole from anybody just a little dust, execute me, I got signed to it. But I want you to do the same. Bharat, Norton, all 65 members of parliament, and all the commissioner of police, all the head police of every station. And for all who hurt us, we have name and address and everything. But you know something? We believe in a God, and we believe soon we will get justice. You hear? And we believe that if you keep on pushing us, start speaking Brazilian language and Spanish, that it shall and will happen. All right, Ali? Get this clear. I have nothing against you, but you are agitating and you're using words to jeopardize the bloody country. You was only elected as president to do a job. You are not Spartacus, Ben-Hur, or El Cid, or Geronimo. You are an ordinary Indian, a coolie. You will sell your mother, your brother, your sister for $1 bill. So don't bring that to me. Okay? The only race in Guyana that will stand up to fight is the black people. Because they're stupid. They're going to fight only for a few dollars, a plate of food. And when y'all done, y'all laugh them and say, look at them. That's why Bonner called them the dogs of war. They only value a little leftover. But black people got better quality than y'all. Y'all may not like it. I'm telling you, I've been to 87 countries, Ali. I don't come to Ireland. I have people in India who know me personally. Africa, China, Australia, and many other places. And they ask me, who are you? I say, I don't know. I came in a human form. So let it be known to you. Stop talking bullshit if you don't have the smell of the shit you're talking. All right? They call you president. I call you overseer. I'm not insulting you. Joe Biden is your president. Whether you believe in it or not. And you are threatening the white people, talking about reparation for black people, but forget to talk what happened to the Indians and other races under the black government of Burnham and before in the 60s. Come on, hypocrites. I have nothing against y'all. Come on, Mansour. Not because you're Speaker of the House, well, you better start speaking. Because let me let it known to you, 120,000 Guyanese family live in Venezuela. Open the bloody door to the Venezuelan and the Brazilian. And Mr. Ali, you say, our friends will defend us. What, the black people in the Caribbean? A pack of beggars who don't have nothing, depends on tourists. And when tourists not going out, they're starving. And after now we have a problem. You better know your history, man. And you all are opening your mouth and talk. The only people that love Guyana is the black people, followed by the mixed race, the Portuguese and Chinese because they don't talk arrival, slavery, and the Amerindian is their country. So, my friend, you Indian are only sleeping, and don't get me wrong, you have good amongst you, but should you open them out to kill them, like Dan Rajkumar are running out of Guyana. The Rahman brothers who were fighting, they had to quiet down. Y'all believe that y'all are the best. Y'all are nothing but parasites. All right? So for you, the young black woman and black man, wake up. You came from good quality. Coffee want to get up and walk, but a cementy foot. It's shame to see what y'all are doing. Selling and killing your brothers and others for a few dollars. Huh? Dr. Jagger was involved in the killing of Father Doc, the late Walter Rodney, and many more. With the help of Burnham. He was the advisor to Burnham on nationalization. And you all are talking? Come on, Ali, wake up, my friend. I'm nothing against you. But you're young. You tell the white man of BBC when he was interviewing you, let me tell you. Okay, you say the Far East and everything is not from India, okay, brother? Why the Amerindian cannot live good? Why they did not get, at least I said 9 tribes, 5% each? You Indian bastards. Whatever crime you all committed, Ramjatan, you push me too hard, brother. You will be the only one left. Right, Nagamoto? There's not a threat, let me make it clear. You Kuli people take a dust and make it mountain. But you take a mountain and bring it down to a dust when it pleases you. Hypocrites. But the decent one keep away from y'all. There are decent Indian people, decent black people, and there are decent others. Why the Portuguese, the Chinese don't get involved of their arrival and slavery? So the only 2 people belong to Guyana is the Amerindian, who's their country, and the mixed race. But the Chinese and Portuguese can stay along because they may arrive or derive, and they're emancipated, they must be emancipated. You hypocrites. Stop listening to these no good politicians, man. Y'all don't walk behind them. And y'all singing Kuli song, dancing and singing, and India don't care one F about y'all. Do y'all know the Egyptians, them are Indians? The Arabs are Indians going back 100,000 years ago? Are you aware of that? Then I see a lot of black people now in Africa speaking out. But let it be known to you, if the Europeans didn't enter Africa, India, and China, where would they have been today? Who's benefited from it? Where is the slave trade, Ali? Black people own billions of dollars. They own private jet, nice house, swimming pool. If the European didn't enter as the white man into Africa, where would they have been today? They're kicking soccer balls and making millions and millions and endorsing tracker boots, pants, and shoes. Well, if the white man or the European didn't enter Africa, they was playing with the balls, not soccer balls. Okay? And if they didn't enter India, an 8-year Indian child would have got to marry a big old coolie man. And if he died in March, in January, died in February, the bunch and the blasted thing, if they got to burn him, think of it. You illiterate fool. And y'all talking? Let it be known to you. Before y'all take this war, the white man would rather blow his ass up, and y'all will cause it. Stop it! Unite! All the black leaders around the world condemn the European. They have on the 3-piece suit. They may got on a lap cloth and a spear in their hand and no sandals. They're living in nice house, fancy car, aeroplane, helicopter. Isn't this thing had a price to pay? What happened to the European? Wasn't they slave too, friend? Think. They were slave. Even God Almighty, Alan Bhagwan, allow his prophet to be slave. Who the hell is y'all? But y'all say things to the illiterate people so y'all could get them, hey, 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 the gorillas, hey, 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 but the ass ain't going no way. Wake up, man. Stop it. We need a world where everybody could coexist together. Chinese, white, black, African, whoever. married and live a good life. Have your home, take care of your family. Don't beat your mother and your father. Don't kill your brother because of property. Friends, I have nothing against you. But I tell you as it is. If Jesus was on earth, he would do the same. If Muhammad was on earth, maybe he would go to war again. I don't know nothing but the Mahabharat war. Ask India, did they take one Indian out of Uganda when Idi Amin put out close to 1 million? No, it was a European, the white man. All right? From Australia to Texas. Okay? It was a white man from Canada to England. Think of it. I didn't hear Karachi, India, Bombay, Calcutta, Gujarat, because they're full of rats. They don't want their own. And when Burma beating them the other day, burning, raping, and killing them, did India take one? One? Ask Modi, India Prime Minister. Another hypocrite. He said India is only for Hindus. And look in England, the Palestinians are Muslim. And in England, the Prime Minister is a Hindu. He don't like Muslim at all. So if Allah come as Jesus or Muhammad and said this is it, he might kill him too. Another hypocrite. Y'all are opportunists, man. Why we can't work together and make this world a better place? How long will we got? How long will we have on this earth? And I got a message for y'all. Y'all kill mine. The enemy of my enemy will be my best friend. And y'all wouldn't like it. And no matter what country y'all run to, y'all ain't going to India, because y'all are nobody, they get rid of you. All right? Friends, life is a one-time shot. So, Mr. Ali, you need to apologize to the European about this slave trade if you don't know nothing. The white man was slave too. The Chinese was slave too. The wall of China built with a lot of slaves. Bones and skeletons are in it. Okay? I won't blame you. I was misled. Yeah. All right, brother? And I want to ask a question. I understand before Bona get into power, a lot of India was raped and killed. But when Mr. Jagan take over, he dead quick. His wife take over. She show no respect for the Constitution because she know it's an institution. The woman was right. Janet was smarter than all of you. But what amazed me is to see what is happening now. Why out of 800,000 people, when Indians are in America, Canada, England, and elsewhere, all in the Caribbean, we are in, Caribbean island that depends upon tourists, plenty Guyanese from Trinidad to Barbados to St. Lucia to St. Kitts, right back to Antigua to Grenada, Guyanese are living. Isn't that a blasted shame? A rock in the island had to rescue your people? Come on, man, Ali. Let's work together for a national front government and turn the country around. But how can we put somebody, can we put Peter, or can we put John or Matthews in front of Jesus to take the place of him? No. Can we put the man who sung the Azan for Muhammad, Bilal Muhammad, or whatever his name is, if I pronounce right, to take Prophet Muhammad's place? No. Can we put somebody else, Joshua, to take Musa's place, who's Moses? No. You hypocrites, wake up for God's sake. Because if Venezuela decide to approach the 60% of Guyana right now, who's going to help you, Ali? You're condemning the European England, you're condemning all of them where they're in slavery. You don't realize what it is. What have you have the people in Guyana going through? In Morocco, they both captured a couple days and killed a headmaster and a teacher, and many more babies survived. That's a miracle. That baby, if it's a boy, should name Moses, because he survived in an ocean, a river. You Indian bastards, you hypocrites. Y'all may not like it, and the Attorney General sit down. I'm giving you all opportunity here. Where y'all gonna run and go with all the money? Are you thieving? And I said, y'all are thieving. Y'all don't have a name, okay? generally. Are you lie? Y'all are corrupt, covetous, vindictive. Y'all are worse than cancer, parasite on both sides. And let me tell you something. The woman and others, what y'all have done to my son. If y'all think y'all running away, don't worry. Accidents happen every day. But in America, plenty of you shall pay the price in Canada and the Caribbean. Look at my face. We don't want money. We want to see equality. But between the Indian and the black people, I rather deal with the black people because they were misled on racism. But you Indian, you're so corrupt. The mother who gave birth to me was a corrupt bitch. Trust me. And I tell you that, I have no apology to it. Okay? There are more problems in Indian family than there are in black family. Huh? Y'all kill your parents for what they got. And y'all talking about slavery and talking about reparation. You all need inspiration, not reparation. You hypocrites. I'm coming to Guyana here. Y'all gonna kidnap me and kill me. That will be the day Guyana will be flying a British flag or an American one. And where y'all going after then? Nothing else but the hate jail. Mark my word, look at it. I swear. Y'all are hypocrites. And concerning, I heard Mr. Ali interview, and yes, when you talk about the percentage when the man asks you about the oil, you say it was the previous government. Y'all are not government. Y'all are a pack of frigging criminals, make laws to keep the fools down. Why Guyana got to give Exxon 2% or 5% when it should have been 45, 55? And let it be known to you when Mr. Burnham had said, when he nationalized the bauxite company, he nationalized everything, he said 51-49. The ignorant black people said, Burnham right, 51 for Guyana, 49 for Europe, the white people. Earlier Burnham was right, he was better than what we're going on with now. Under the previous administration, who make a deal with Exxon, 3 or 4%, and all this nonsense. And now you all get there, I won't blame the PPP, get Trotman, Ramjatan, and all who make that deal. Ladies and gentlemen of Guyana, your future is hanging on a fine thread. These politicians are not your family and friends. And if there happens to be, please keep far from them. Because when the time comes, all shall and will be arrested and tried. The nation will make the decision. Corrupt judges, magistrates, prosecutor, police, I warn you in the name of God Almighty. Go and report the wrong things they tell you to do and don't do it. Go to the news, go to the embassy, go to the UN, go to the American embassy, the Canadian and the British. Because already you see the investigation begin. And somebody says alleged, they are blaming Gil Teixeira because she and Bart got problems. Gil Teixeira is a Portuguese. She ride the waves, but she's a submarine, not a blasted ship that would sink, okay? Think. She have moral standard. So why y'all blaming her? Oh, you know, it's not Sankar and Ankar and Ali and Dean. Huh? Agangadin. But you're blaming the Portuguese woman. According to information, it's alleged. No wrong that you do will live forever. So I call upon you, the decent Guyanese, stop running behind these political bandits. Don't support them. You need a national front government. You need a government for the people, by the people, where every Guyanese will have land to build a house with money and a profit sharing from the wealth of the country. And because of what passed from Burnham to Jagan to now, you shall be pardoned, but you must say what you do. And we will bring you back into society because when you make mistakes. A hungry man will do anything to mind his family. And they keep you all hungry to be the killers. Even the magistrate and judges, prosecutor and police, they keep you all like that. I have nothing against the Ali government. Because we are willing to support them once they do good. And if they do wrong, we're going to oppose them. We are not a two-sided person. But for people like M&M, people like Mohanlal and the Ali, And those who do us wrong, even my brother Royston Chung Alexander, I would hang his ass upside down and his wife in Rashigobin. God, you break a commandment from this man. My friends, y'all may not like it. I could go to Venezuela and meet Maduro. I could go to Brazil and meet the president. Remember, he's a Portuguese. It's a Portuguese country. Why the whole Caribbean talking about slavery while they inherit where the Arawak Indian was? And in America, the blacks said the same thing, but they got plane, car, motorcycle, swimming pool, millions and billions of dollars kicking soccer, making it, and they're talking about slavery. Why not take that money and send it to Africa to help where you came from? Only Africa go to South Africa, it's alleged, and build school and help. What happened to all the rest of them? Y'all got to be careful what you're saying, man. Not that people like I am wrong. I'm the world's greatest beggar, friends. I beg as a child for candy, food, because I'm hungry. And when I become an adult, even though I might marry my ex-wife, I beg for sex. I am the world's greatest beggar, and I'm still begging to go to heaven, but not to go to hell. So when you all open your mouth, all of we go dead and gone, and all of we shit stink. All right? Get it clear. Let's work together. If Ali is doing good, it is our honorable duty to support him. But somebody got to take him and teach him what is diplomacy. Because if Venezuela walk in today, and America, Canada, and then white people say, we have nothing to do with it, your ass finished, Ali. You are a time bomb to Guyana with those speech. Be careful what you're saying. And who can help you, Brazil? India is not coming to your rescue. No need support Venezuela against Guyana. Get that blasted clear. It can be black people and Portuguese fighting for Guyana. And the Bokman or Bokwoman, as you call indigenous people with the mixed race. And the little Portuguese and Chinese. Come on. The most corrupt people in Guyana is the police force, the politicians, the courthouse. Guyana need an overhaul. And if God hear my cry, rock it with an earthquake and destroy the parliament building and the courthouse to show to y'all, and CARICOM building to show to y'all that my word come not from me, but from the open of him. And y'all are corrupt, vindictive and covetous. Come on. How y'all feel? Did y'all open y'all house to help a poor? Or y'all wear gloves when you go shake their hands? Hypocrites. Y'all hear how the opposition arguing and you hear how the ruling party arguing. That's what will go on every time. And y'all sitting in the middle. Y'all don't need a house. You don't need proper sharing from the wealth of the country. But laws and order must maintain. You are Guyanese, not Africans and Indians. And the Chinese don't talk like y'all are the Portuguese, man. Come on. We all came from somewhere. Then some people say, Africa is the cradle of civilization. Well, it looked like it might be the cradle of destruction because everyone in there fighting one another for land. Man, let's stop this nonsense. Open Guyana to the less fortunate around the world. Africa, where we begin. India, the Caribbean, and our neighboring country. And for those people who are crossing going to Saudi Arabia, who have been raped and killed from Africa and other countries, let them come to Guyana. Let's live as human beings and worship Allah, Bhagwan, or God, but live together without any animosity. Is that clear? I don't think I'm asking for much. And stop, Mr. Ali. Let's unite. You have our support if you're doing good. Peace and goodwill. May Allah be with you.